Alright, this is an intraday version of the Vulcan report. Right now you're looking at a chart of the Dow Jones. For those of you who don't know, the Dow was down about 1,000 points today. Just about 30 minutes ago we had a super parabolic bar, this bar right here. Look at the range on this thing. 10,879 is the high, 9870 is the low. Okay, I didn't stutter when I said that. That's like a 1,200 point range almost. I mean, it's just ridiculous. All right, let me just go over a couple things just real quick because we only got a few minutes on these videos. All right, I've been telling you that you could expect multiple crashes and things like that. Well, let me just give you the big picture real quick. Why don't we do that? All right, you see this right here? This is the Dow, the S&P, the NASDAQ. These are the tradables, the diamonds for the Dow, the S&P 500, the Qs for the NASDAQ. Okay, as you can see, the stock indexes are all down, right? And then look at silver. Silver is down while gold is up. Oil is up. Crude oil is also down. Commodities, these two ticker symbols, MU and JJG, down. Okay. Goldman Sachs continuing to plummet. People laughed at me when I said short Goldman Sachs and that a big powerful move was coming, and it did happen. All right. JP Morgan down, your banks are down, even Google's down. Look, real estate, IYR down, semiconductors down, a lot of the currencies are down. I mean, this is just everything falling apart. People think that it can't happen, but it can. Now, one thing to note is that, let me just show you an intraday chart of this Dow real quick. Look at this. Look how this is just, we call this super hyper parabolic. All right. Now, I want you to see something here. Okay. When you see movement like this, that means that somebody somewhere knows something and things are happening. Okay. Now you're gonna hear talking heads say that it was a bad tick or a bogus order in the market, blah blah blah. No, sorry, it doesn't work like that. Everything in Wall Street is extremely computer oriented, and you got algorithms going and all types of trading platforms and NASDAQ level 2 and level 1 and Globex and all these order routing and matching and dark pools and all these different exchanges. I mean, there's just so much involved. Trust me, there's no such thing as a bad tick in that regard that's going to move a market. You can have bad ticks and dirty data, but that's cleaned up within seconds. Okay, let me explain something to you. The reason why this is happening is because the simple reason we told you is because the global economy is crashing. Okay, now the PPT, the plunge protection team, came in right here on this 5-minute chart when we touched down here below the 99 level, and they bought it back up. Look at the next bar. The next bar just gapped from here to here, and then we gapped here. That's insanity. That's what is called a fast market. During fast market conditions, the brokers down the floor don't guarantee you fills. As a matter of fact, the only orders that are filled are market orders. Stops and limits are not even recognized on the floor during a fast market session. As a matter of fact, most people don't even know this, that during a fast market, they don't have to fill any of your orders. Even a market order may not get filled in a fast market. Did you know that? Yeah, it's for real. Okay, now, you see we've come back. We're only down 352 now after being down like 1,000 points, okay? Some people say, oh, see, that was just some, capitulation. We blew off some steam, ran some stops, and now we're just going to rally and boogie up from here. That's not the case. We're still down heavy, okay? Okay, sure, it's not, 1,000 points down. It's only 300 now, 400. That's still extremely significant. That is a huge, that is a parabolic move, okay? People are starting to wake up to the fact that countries are collapsing, okay, and that we could be next. As a matter of fact, I'm here to tell you we've been collapsed. It's just that most people don't know it yet because they don't see the manifestations of it per se. But we already collapsed. We collapsed a long time ago. And this is just the beginning of the end. And I told you I would document it, and that's what I've been doing. I'm making videos documenting the collapse of the global market as you know it. Now, the talking heads on CNBC even mentioned that gold may become the new reserve currency. I just want to explain something to you. I don't know how many times I can say this so people can get it. All right. The only way gold becomes the new reserve currency, or the dollar backed by the gold standard, if that happens, you need to know something. If that happens, all right, that's right in your face. Those of you who still haven't woken up to the new world order, if that happens, that is because the central banks, the foreign central banks, the Illuminati, all of that stuff, Bilderbergers, Rothschilds, the whole nine, that's because they have secretly stolen and hoarded all the gold, which means they have all the money, and all the nations of the earth are now poor and have to come to them in order to survive. So going back on a gold standard or making gold currency is not a good thing. I don't know how many times I can explain that and stress that. That is not a good thing. Look at Zimbabwe. That's all I gotta say. Gold is an extremely scarce commodity, okay? So understand that. That's why the Hunt brothers tried to corner the silver market, because it is a rare metal. It's not unlimited like printing dollar bills, fiat currency. It's unlimited. You just keep printing as much as you need. Gold and silver is not like that. Once it runs out, it's run out. And if a person can physically buy up all the physicals, then guess what? They have cornered the market and now they own it. Do not think for a minute that going back on a gold standard is going to help or fix anything. It's not. That right there, if that happens, that is the sign to you that's the end game. That means everything is over. Everything has utterly collapsed if that happens. And you, my friend, and I will not be able to get our hands on enough gold to sustain and keep you and survive. You better believe that. If that happens, you can expect all heck to break loose and all types of tyranny. And you think we live in a police state now? You ain't seen nothing yet. I could go on and break down more things for you, but I don't have time. Bottom line is, here's your chart. The collapse is here, and this is in your face. I don't care if we rally 2,000 points from here. Just understand that this right here is the beginning of the end. If they can, if the PPT can keep this thing propped up for just a couple more months, understand when the next one comes, it's going to be a lot faster and even more furious than this. You don't know what these markets can do. This Dow can move 4,000 points in a day, or whatever the circuit breaker limits are. I know they keep changing them. It used to be like 2,000 or 3,000 points and they would close the market. Who knows what it is now? But the bottom line is this: if they really want to, this thing can go to zero. All right, so don't think it can't happen, because it can. Anyway, that's all I got for right now. Peace out.